Hey, yo, what's up, dudes, and welcome to the postseason Short Hair, Don't Care Fantasy Football League year in review. 2022-2023 is in the books. I have not been making videos as often as I said I would. Sorry, work got busy. It's crazy. Life is life. I'm not really sorry. Fuck you. I'm going to try to keep this intro short and sweet so we can get to our interview. I'll have a couple interviews during the offseason, hopefully. But our first interview is the most obvious. It will be the champion. Spoiler alert. Mr. Ketan Patel is here. And full disclosure, we recorded this interview a week ago. And I'm just now getting to the intro. And I apologize for that. I've been insane. Work is work. I'm sorry. So this intro is being recorded a week after the interview. And I'm saying that because I want to get credit for Keaton telling me he was getting engaged before he told all of you. He told me first. Fuck you, I knew first. And that does mean that Mr. KETAN will be taking possession of the belt at the next draft. Now, one small logistical note about the belt. I have not purchased the last two nameplates because the champion has not taken the belt. Obviously, I still have the belt, and I haven't won in a few years. And so one little like clerical / rules thing. I don't remember if we've spoken about this with the entire league, but I know that I've mentioned this before, that moving forward, I was going to pay for the nameplate plaque out of the winner's pot. So whoever wins the league, you get, it was like $4 or $4.50. I'm gonna deduct the $10, or I think it's like $5 or $7. I don't know how much it is. However much it is, it's like $10 ish. You get the nameplate. I'm not doing that this year to get them. I'm gonna pay for the last couple of years to catch this up. But moving forward, the nameplate price will come out of the winner's pot, and you're winning $400. I don't think it's unreasonable. I think I've mentioned this before, but I don't know if we've ever made it official. I'm making it official. I am the Senate. I've paid for all of this, all the nameplates. I don't think it's unfair or unreasonable for $10 to come out of your $400 winning to put your name on the belt. If you really, really hate it, then we can fight about it. Sure. I don't care. The point is, I'm not paying for it anymore. I've been paying for it out of my pocket, and I haven't won in a while. So I feel like I've mentioned it, but I don't know if it's ever been official. So I'm paying for all of them up through KETAN, and then moving forward out of the winner's pot. Now, all that being said, I think we had a great season. It's a lot of fun, a lot of ups and downs. KETAN had a great season. He had the second most, I'm looking at the screen right now, second most points for, and ended up winning. Kit did have the highest points for, the only player over 1,500 points. However, he fell to KETAN in the finals. He also had the benefit of one of the lowest points against in the top four. I guess Brian had lower, but it was a great season. I think we had a lot of fun. KETAN acknowledges his advantages in his roster and how it all came to be, so you'll hear him talk about that. In the offseason, I'll try to probably grab a couple of you guys every now and then just to have a video, just to catch up. We may or may not, I'm going to lean towards may not have a video with our potential, he's not going to do it. He's not going to make a music video. He's going to pay out of it. It's Natish. I talked to him about it. He goes, oh, I'll have an interview, but you can't talk about me losing. What the fuck are we going to talk about if we're not going to talk about you losing? You fucking sore loser? No wonder. Leave it to a Falcons fan to be like, I'm not going to come on if you talk about me losing the league. What the fuck are we talking about? Of course we're talking about you losing the league. You're right down here, number 12. And just made a 3-10. Barely over 1,200 points scored. 1,377 points against. Basically middle of the pack. Can I like sort this? Literally middle of the pack for points against. Bottom points for. You suck. You suck. And we need to talk about how you suck. Own it. Be a man. Do the right thing. Hiya. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The dude won't even show his face. But I guess you know what? Fair is fair. Equal is equal. The next time you win the league, if and when that ever happens, you're not coming on. I'm not having you. No interview. No video. No accolades. I'll put your name on it. I'm going to put anonymous. Bitch. Anyway, not that I had anything to get off my chest there. Trying to get, it's hard enough making videos when people like give me conditions like that. But we do not have any rules to vote on for next season. Brian has an interesting one that is going through committee. I'm not sure how far that's going to get. So if that does happen, obviously I'll tell you guys and we'll vote on it next draft. As of right now, I don't think we have any rules on to vote on during the offseason for you to think about. So more to come on that if certain things pass committee. Other than that, enjoy your offseason. I think it's been very eventful. We've had a lot of IRL, real life changes, not league changes. But industry season, Super Bowl coming up. Squares are out. So in the group chat, buy your squares. Brian is organizing that, but get your squares in. There's still a lot of blanks, I think. As of today, I'm recording this on Monday. The 30th. Is today the 30th? The 30th. So I think there's still a lot of blanks on there. So get your squares in. Super Bowl in 2 weeks. Should be really fun. Eagles in there. Congratulations, Kit. I might see if I can try to get him before the Super Bowl, maybe this weekend. We'll see. We have a week off in between the two of them, so maybe I'll try to get Kit on this weekend and talk about Super Bowl and a second place finish. Other than that, enjoy the offseason. Think about keepers. Think about your music video, Tish, that you're not going to make, and think about losing $500 and whatever dollars to not make a music video. You coward. Other than that, draft order is set. I haven't made a spreadsheet yet for it. It's way too early. We'll get there when we get there. But I will talk to you guys during the offseason. We're in the group chat, obviously. So I'll see you guys there. And we're going to cut right now to the interview with the champion of the 2022-2023 Short Hair Don't Care Fantasy Football League season. Recorded a week ago. KETAN. And the champ is here. Keem Patel KETAN. Oh my God. What a journey. I mean, when you talk about starting out playing fantasy football years and years and years ago, we've gone from the Vikings defense in the 4th round to now a champion whose camera cannot get in focus. We're leaving all of this in because everyone needs to see this is what Keaton works with on a daily basis, is this camera that focuses on his hand but not on his face. So we're gonna get there we go. We're just gonna get a lot of forehead. We're just gonna get a lot of forehead in this video, I think. How are you, man? How have you been?
Doing well, man. Just hanging in there, trying to come out of this win strong. Just going into the new year, trying to be a productive individual.
Yeah. How does it feel? How does a championship feel?
It's a very confusing feeling because like most of like coming into the playoffs and like being in the playoffs was like 80% of it was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And so the fact that like I came out of it, successful is more surprising than I expected.
I was gonna say it looked like pretty. I mean, the final scores are you won by 20 plus points both weeks. I'm trying to see. So in week 14, so round 1, week 1, it was. Wait, hold on. Is that right? You lost week 14? 90 to 71. You were down to Brian round 1, week 1. But then round 1, week 2, you just absolutely curb stomped him. 132 to 89, 90, basically.
I had a chance. Like, maybe I'll get, like, close enough.
I mean, just rolled him. And then you ended up winning by 20. And then in round 2, you're in the finals. Hold on. I have to... Oh, I'm not even sharing the screen. Well, okay, whatever. I was like, I'm not even sharing the screen. Let's see if I can get this. Boop, boop, boop. Right quick. Oh, wrong one. Hold on.
What is this? This is...
Hold on, I'm trying to... There we go. Okay. And then playoff round 2, you're up against Kit in the finals. And I forget the week-to-week breakdown. Let's see, full box score. Week 1 of the finals.
All these scores.
Oh, here we go. Okay, week 1 of the finals, you beat him 106-85, and then it was just coasting 80 to 84 in week 2. So you kind of went off the week 1. I was just like, well, I guess towards the end of the season where there was a lot of injuries in like the last few weeks. Yeah. A lot of people scrambling. But I mean, you ended up winning by, 20 again. 2 20-point victories at the end of the day to clinch a championship. And it's just like, I mean, it's been a long journey, but here you are at the mountaintop, man.
Yeah, I want to make a special shout out to Oscar and let him know that I'm getting a Vikings defense tattoo at some
You're
point.
getting a Vikings
Uh,
defense tattoo. Oh
yeah,
Jesus.
just so he knows. Um, start from the bottom, man. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
No, I was saying like at the end, I think the best part was just like getting to talk shit to Tish because like there's just so few opportunities where I get to do something like this, and I just I don't know, man. It really warms my heart that he lost this year. I
I was
think
gonna say, it was
everyone
like,
wanted
it's
to
the
see
one thing
that.
where you'd be like, I'm the champ, I'm better than you can talk shit to everybody. But coupled with the fact that the year you win is the year Tish loses. Like literally loses the entire
Didn't
league.
he have
That's
like the
like,
most like playoff appearances right in our league?
I
It was
think
like
I think he has the
8 or
most
something,
top
something
three
absurd like that,
finishes. He
right?
has 2
Right?
championships. He has the most top. I think
Yeah.
he Brian put all those stats in the chat. I'm pretty sure he has the most top 3 finishes. And it's
I
just
mean,
the year that you win is the year, like I couldn't have invented a script better. I couldn't have done this better myself if I rigged it. Like
I mean,
absolutely incredible. And
it
now
was.
you get your name. I still have this because nobody seems to want to take it.
No, it's coming
So
home. It's getting on my wall.
I was like, yeah, so this is yours. We'll hand it off at the next draft, assuming you're there. If not, we'll have to mail it. I'm behind a couple of years. I need to put the 2021, and then this will be 2022. And you did change your name. I'll put the new name on there. The
Yes, it had to
friend,
go. It like
friend
I'm doing it
tax.
for me and Randy. No, it's like it's for us.
So this will be yours at the next draft. It won't. I was gonna say you can take this on your soon to be upcoming beach vacation, but you're going next week, and
Yeah,
that's I'm not gonna get it there in time. So,
there.
but yeah, you'll get
It
it
could
next
be.
draft, and you could do whatever you want with it. I guess I just won't have to hold it anymore. I've had it for like 3 years, I think, and I
I'm just
haven't won
gonna
in a while.
I'm gonna start wearing it as a cummerbund and just like all the time, wherever I have the opportunity, I'm just like randomly wearing it to like fancy events. That's my goal.
Incredible, incredible. Well, yeah, I'll get the name plaques and we'll put them on there, and
Hell
come
yeah!
August,
Yeah.
we'll finally have the handoff. But the champ.
I'm excited.
So
I
going
should make a spot for it.
how are you so going with this win? Are you feeling confident already going into next season?
I see. I think the thought that was in the back of my mind this whole time was that I'm gonna lose Tyreek like this year, right? Because this is
Mm,
my last year with him to keep him. So I was like, if I'm gonna win a league and I'm like gonna have the advantage from the draft, it's gonna be this year or not, right? And so like, or like get as high as I possibly can this year, kind of thing. And so I I don't know. We'll see going into next year. I feel good. Like I feel like I've gotten better about like not fucking up as much, which I think is like a big part of winning the league. Um, but I think it's gonna be interesting not having like Tyreek, who I've had for the last couple of years, who definitely helped me out
yeah,
for
I
that. So
think you're the strength of your team this year. I was pulling up all the stats. So Tyreek is not eligible for next year, and your second
mhm.
keeper was Leonard Fournette, who will be a 4th rounder next year. I think it's pretty safe
I
to
don't
say that
know.
you're probably not going to be not going to be
Yeah.
keeping Leonard Fournette. Um, but I mean, Mahomes, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill. I mean, you didn't have Mike Williams like the whole year, basically, but like just a really strong quarterback and 2 wide receivers basically carried you the whole season, right? Well, Cordero Patterson until he
Yeah.
got injured, and DeAndre Swift was up
Yeah.
and down. But I think like just the strength of those 2 wide receivers, 2 number 1 wide receivers, having Tyreek there as a keeper was really clutch. So you're almost starting from scratch next year. Although I don't
Yeah.
know when did you get Brian Robinson. He'd be
I drafted Brian
oh
Robinson,
yeah, so he'd be an
and
eighth
I
next
drafted
round.
DeAndre Swift.
Eighth next year is probably worth it. So you have some options as keepers. So you're not at least going in fresh into the draft. But
Yeah. It just sucked. Like DeAndre Swift, I think he was my first round draft, and like he was so inconsistent. Every other game he
yeah,
would
that
just
was
shit the bed.
really disappointing.
I like
He had a really
had nothing I
disappointing
could do
year.
with him.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at your roster now, and you did have Justin Tucker.
I made a point of that. Like,
I forgot about that. Yeah, well, I mean, also it's tough because you win, so you're the last pick. You get 12 and 13, so you're just. But I mean, we've seen
yeah,
champions. Well, we haven't had a repeat champion, but we've seen champions end up in the top 3 again. So you never know. And your
maybe.
strategy of just drafting weird names at the end worked out. You had Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Okay, I will say like I like shitty draft like post 15 round draft. I feel like I've called all the people that have ended up being keepers, like worth keepers, honestly. Because like
It's true.
Cordaro Patterson, Ramondre
Yeah.
Stevenson,
Ramondre Stevenson was
uh,
one too as well. I forgot about
Like
that.
all these people, man. There's a sense. It's within me somewhere. I just
Yeah,
gotta figure
I
it
knew
out.
the Sun God. I remember when you drafted the Sun God, I was mad because I was going to take him in the next round, and I was like, "You're like, I'm taking a stupid name." It was a San Diego draft, and I was like, "I know who you're taking, and you're going to make me really mad because I want him because I think he's actually be good." And you fucking Alon
I
Ross
had
St.
no
Brown. I was
idea
like,
what
"You
to do
little
with him the
shit."
whole time. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna use this guy later anyway.
Oh man. Well,
So it's been a good run.
oh, that's hilarious. Well, congratulations on the championship. I think
Thank you.
we'll have a better chance now that you don't have Tyreek Hill, and he'll probably be like a first round draft pick. So you won't
Yes.
have that. But an interesting offseason for sure. The belt is ready will be ready for you at the draft with that new name.
Yes.
And Keen Patel finally on the belt.
On the board.
And
That's the second time on the belt, actually. Thank you very much.
that is true. That is true. Second time on the belt. And I think we're all anxiously awaiting the Vikings fourth overall tattoo. Just right on your forehead.
Yes.
Just,
I just
really own it.
I was gonna go for like one of those like really hot collarbone ones, but like we'll get there. We'll figure out where we're going.
All right, sounds
The
good,
most
man.
fade of when I do it.
Anything else for the league? Any parting words or thoughts?
Nothing. Just may with this really big win, I'm going into a good start of the year. I may have some news in a couple of weeks, but outside of that, I think just stay tuned. I
I
suppose.
think, yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say two very big W's for Ketan
Yeah.
Patel in
I would say that
2023,
those are
man.
guys.
Two very
Like
big
the coach
W's in
said, if you want
2023, starting the year off
to
right.
stay up to date, please. So
All right, sounds good, buddy. Well, it's good talking to you, and we'll see you if I don't not before then, but at least August, right? Wherever the draft
for
is.
sure.
All right,
Yeah.
take it easy, buddy. It's
All
good
right,
talking
brother.
to you.
Take it easy, man.
Later.
All right. Bye.